Hi, babies. It's all Danny. I promised you I was gonna upload 30 days and then 31 days in the month of July. It's like 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. and snacking on some apples. They don't look too delicious, but they are. They're the Gala kind. I got it from Harris Teeter, so they're pretty good. They're a little brown right now because I cut them up when I first got home and then I took a shower. But I promise you 31 days of uploads and I'm gonna give it. Today I am eating my apples and sipping on some green tea. I'm gonna work out a little bit later tonight, and oh yeah, and I put stevia drops in my tea. I try not to put honey. Sometimes I put raw honey in there, but I don't make it a habit just because honey has a lot of calories. I'm still working on like my sweetener game to kind of figure out what I like. I'm starting to get used to the green tea and the dandelion tea and the hibiscus tea and all of those teas without any sweeteners in there, so that's pretty shocking. I'm starting to like it with less sweetener. I used to put like a bunch of raw honey in there, but now I'm just at the point where I like it without, so that's pretty cool. Today I'm gonna eat pretty good. I started my day kind of wonky, and I really had a taste for a PB&J. So I toasted a PB&J and my work's toaster oven. They have a toaster oven there, so and I just got some organic peanut butter and some grape jelly for lunch, and that's what I had. And then I'm eating these apples, and I have some roasted chicken I'm gonna eat tonight, and I'll probably post that after this. But yeah, it's rainy, so it's kind of like the vibe is kind of like very low energy, like for me. But I'm still on this journey. I think the biggest thing with keeping the weight off, as you guys know, by the way, my name is Aldani. I'm posting every day in the month of July. I used to be like 139.5 pounds, like almost 140. I'm 5'1". Now I'm 112 pounds, 112, 113 pounds. I bounce. As you know, weight fluctuates. But I'm in the process of like just keeping the weight off long term. And I've been able to keep it off for over a year now, but it's still a process, right? Because I'm still trying to get the glitches out of the system or whatever of like trying to figure out what works for me, what doesn't work for me, what do I like, you know? I used to be super strict with the times I ate, but I stopped that because I realized that it's not really about the time, it's more about what you're eating. And now I used to be super strict about not eating beef. I don't really eat beef like that regardless, but I will if I want to. The only meat I won't eat is pork for religious reasons, but, yeah, I'm still in the process of figuring out if I'm a pescatarian. Right now, I subscribe to the fact that I am a pescatarian, but then again, I eat turkey, so excuse me, I don't know, then I I'll go, like, weeks and only eat, like, some meat, like maybe chicken here once a week or something. I don't know. I go back and forth. And that's why I don't give myself a title of what I am. All I know is I'm a woman that tries to eat the 80/20 rule. So like 80% whole foods. And I really do a good job at that. Um, of eating 80% whole foods and 20%, not the good stuff. So but yeah, I'm just growing with it, and I'm proud of myself though. Like I was thinking about the other day about me how far I've come, and 2 years ago, if you would have told me like I could be under 130 pounds, I wouldn't have believed you. Like I really that my weight loss, like I thought I was just subject to be like not, I wasn't fat, but I wasn't comfortable in my body. For me, it was too much weight on my small frame, like how my proportions are. And I'm not judging anybody else because a lot of people look great at 135, look great at 140. I've seen girls, and I looked on scrolled on TikTok, and girls who are 5'1", who are 150, 160. seen girls who I'll take it as far as I've seen one girl I follow, she's 190 pounds and she's 5'1", and she's a gym girl and she looks good. Like she has the aesthetic of like having like a bigger butt and like bigger boobs, but it looks beautiful. Like she's gorgeous. Like, but for me, with what I like and how I was looking, I didn't feel comfortable in my body. And it got to the point where I was having back problems because my boobs, and my boobs actually shrank, which is crazy, but I don't care. It's whatever. I'm not trying to impress anybody, but um I used to be like a double D, and that's a lot on like a 5'1" frame, and now I'm like a C, a small C cup. So I really, that's the best thing for me because my back used to hurt. Like I used to get done with work and feel like, man, like this is crazy. But now my whole body shrank, everything shrank, even my feet shrank. Like I used to be like a six, now 6'5". Now I'm like a four. I went shoe shopping and now I'm a four, so a solid four. I mean, I could squeeze in a 4.5, fives. It depends on like what brand, of course, but I'm a solid four now in kids, so that's crazy. My sneakers are super cheap. But yeah. So just working on the kinks of like figuring out what I like, what I don't like. I've been making it a habit lately of going to Harris Teeter every day. And the reason why I do that is just it makes my life so much simpler. I pretty much I'm always alone at my house. I'm always by myself, so I'm only cooking for one person essentially. So I go to Harris Teeter every day because it's like literally, I don't even know if it's 10 minutes. It's in walking distance. It's probably like I think it's like a 7-minute walk. One time I timed myself, so I'm blessed with that. I live in a decent sized city. Like I live in a city, a bigger city, I would say. So I live by Super Target. I live by the mall. I mean, there's like 100 different businesses when I step out of my house. So I'm really blessed that I live in a walkable city. So I'm able to go grocery shopping, and I try to stay under $20 a day, which is you know a good amount for me. Because I say if I stay under $20 a day and there's 30 days in a month, spending $600. And I know that's a lot of money to some people, but it's really not for me because some days I'll spend 15, some days I'll spend 10, and then other days I'll spend 25. So it all balances out. I try to keep the grocery bill under 600 for me. So I do that fairly well. And food is expensive now. Like these apples and just any food in general, food's expensive. And I eat whole foods, so sometimes it can get a little pricey. I know I should go to Aldi's. Aldi's is in walking distance for me too, but Aldi's is going the other way. So it's like Harris Teeter is like right there, and the Fresh Market isn't too far either. So it's like I don't know. I like Harris Teeter for whatever reason, just because I know everything's quality and I don't buy in bulk. So Harris Teeter just is the most convenient. But yeah, so like I said, day two of uploading. I'm getting used to talking on camera. I have a lot of anxiety about it. Sometimes I get like in my head about it, but I'm trying to get used to it. I get nervous. I'm human, but I get nervous about what people's perception is. I don't want it to come off like I'm the guru of weight loss, right? Because I'm learning every day, just like anybody else. And I'm not a nutritionist. I didn't get a degree in this. I'm just learning, and I'm just doing what works best for my body. And I'm just taking you guys along for the journey. And I'm thankful you guys are here. I'm thankful you guys are coming along for the journey. I'm a small content creator, as you guys can see, but I have a lot of people reach out to me, and I like that. I'm really liking that. And they just tell me their stories, and they ask for advice, or we just trade stories about like life, and it's so cool how many people you reach. That's the biggest thing about YouTube and social media is you reach so many people, and so many people are watching that you don't even know. So I feel like it's so cool to think that like you may be helping somebody in Australia. So, yeah, so I'm gonna upload this video, guys. I'm gonna come back tomorrow with more content. Thank you for following me. Thank you for coming along the journey. I am a work in progress. I don't have the answers, but maybe together we can figure it out together. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.